I packed my things without a seam, left the pictures on the shelf. I didn't need to break the past to explain myself.
You don't have to tear it down to finally walk away. Some endings don't need fire, just daylight.
I'm leaving without burning the house.
I'm leaving without burning the house. I'm leaving without burning the house, without shouting what went wrong. I loved you once, that still counts, but I don't live there anymore.
I stayed long enough to know
What I can't repair. This isn't giving up, it's choosing air. I'm leaving without burning the heart. I'm leaving without burning the house. I'm leaving without burning the house. No ashes, no regret. I'm not angry anymore, just done pretending. Some love stories don't explode, they just end. And that doesn't make them failures in the end. I'm leaving.
still home.
I'm leaving.
Still home.
We weren't pretending all that time. We meant what we said then. Just because it didn't last doesn't mean it didn't happen. I don't erase your name from my memory. I just don't live inside it anymore. Hit me worse still matters, even if we moved on. I won't turn love into a lie just because it's gone.
I learned things about myself standing next to you. I won't pretend in that growth wasn't true. What we were still matters. No shame, no defense. It was love for that moment, and that makes sense. Not every ending needs rewriting. Some stories are enough as they are. It matters, still does. Carried anger longer than you ever carried me. Not because you deserved it, but because I didn't know how to leave. Hate isn't strength, it's just pain asking to stay, and you stay long enough. I don't hate you anymore, I don't need to. I don't carry you like a wound. I just remember I won't say you didn't hurt me, that would be untrue. But I won't bleed every time I think of you. I don't hate you anymore, that chapter's done. You're not my villain, you're just someone, you're just someone new. Forgiveness isn't forgetting, it's choosing peace over replaying pain. I don't hate you, I'm free. You never said her name out loud, but I felt it every day. In the pauses, in the space where you turned away. It wasn't sudden, it wasn't loud, it was quiet betrayal, and that hurt somehow. You love someone scream.
Someone else quietly, and I felt it late. But knowing now helped me walk away. You love someone else quietly, and I felt it late. But knowing faithful isn't silent, it's present, and I deserve that. I leave. I still feel it when I wake up, but it doesn't knock me down. It's more like an old bruise now than an open sound. Hurt more yesterday than it does tonight. I'm still not fine, but I'm alright. I don't relive every word or replay the end. I let the memory pass without defending. It hurt more yesterday. That's how I know I'm still here. It hurt more yesterday, not today.
I don't reach for my phone tonight. Don't need noise to fill the space. I let the quiet sit with me like it knows my face.
Being alone doesn't scare you now like it used to then. You're not lonely, you're just present.
I'm okay being alone tonight, not hiding, not numb. Need someone beside me to know I'm enough. I used to think silence meant loss,
Like something was wrong.
now it feels like rest, like I belong.
I'm okay being alone tonight. That doesn't mean I'm close, it just means I finally learned how to hold my own. Being alone isn't failure,
it's a pause where I remember who I was. Being alone tonight and okay.
You never asked me what went wrong, never needed every detail. You just stayed like that was enough. You listen, leave out fixing me, let the silence talk. Somehow they help me breathe. You sat beside me through it all, through nights I couldn't sleep. You never tried to save me, you just didn't leave.
I didn't notice at the time how steady you were there. I was too busy falling apart
to see how
You just didn't walk away. I never asked, you never left. That's how I survived. When everything was breaking, you went inside. I thought that was just friendship, nothing more. But feelings don't ask permission, they grow. Just friendship, nothing more. But feelings don't ask permission, they grow. I never asked, you never left. And now I see that kind of love changes everything. I ever left, she rest. And now I see that kind of love changes everything. Changes everything. Changes everything. Changes everything. Some hearts wait quietly, not to be chosen, but to be seen. But to be seen. You never left. You never left. I told myself not to read too much into the way you look at me. I said it's nothing, just familiarity. I try to keep my distance, keep my feelings small, but it's hard to pretend I don't feel it at all. I thought you were just a friend. That's what I told myself. But my heart reacts before my head. I never crossed the line, never asked for more. I didn't want to risk what we were. I thought you were just a friend until I couldn't lie. Some feelings don't ask permission, they arrive. If this changes everything, I need to know. If it changes You said it like it wasn't new, like you'd practiced letting go. I could hear it in your voice. This wasn't sudden. I didn't want to say it first. Didn't want to change your ground. So I stayed where you were safe and waited. How long have you felt this way? Before tonight, before I learned you were already there. I watched you love someone else, watched you fall apart, and I never stepped closer than you asked. God, how long have you felt this way all this time? And I was healing right beside you. If I open this door now, are we ready? Not for perfect, but for real.
You never rushed my healing, never asked me to be more. You stood where I could see you without knocking on the door.
I didn't know how to hold love without fear, but you stayed close without pulling me near.
You loved me when I wasn't ready, when my heart was still unsure. You didn't need promises, just honesty.
You You loved me when I wasn't ready.
And that's how I know what patience really means. You loved me when I wasn't ready, and that's how I learned what patience really means. You I still flinch at certain words, still guard my heart at night, but I don't run from feeling anymore. I just move slow.
You don't have to be fearless to try again. Just open enough
To let me in. I'm afraid but not closed. I still feel the past, but I'm standing here asking what's next. I'm afraid but not closed. I still feel the past, but I'm standing here asking what's next.
I don't need your certainty or your forever now.
I just need this moment to be real. I'm afraid but not closed. That's my truth tonight. If you can meet me there, we might be alright. I'm afraid but not closed. That's my truth tonight. If you can meet me there, we might be alright.
just two people choosing to stay.
We don't owe the future anything tonight, just honesty and time. We take this slowly, one breath at a time. No pressure, no pretending, just real life. I don't need fireworks to feel secure. I need consistency and you. We take this slowly, that's how it grows. Nothing forced, nothing borrowed. I don't rehearse my words with you or second guess my tone. I don't feel like I'm auditioning for love. You don't make me perform or prove my worth. You let me show up. I am. Nothing feels forced with you.
have to explain. You notice first.
I don't see your past as something to fix. I see it as proof you survived.
And you know my scars, and you don't look away.
You don't rush my healing. You stay. I don't feel smaller when I'm honest with you.
I feel understood.
And that's why I know this isn't temporary. And you know my scars, and that's one look. This isn't temporary. Being seen is the deepest form of love. Is the deepest form of love. Being seen is the deepest form of love. Is the deepest form of love. You see me. You see me.
I don't line you up with ghosts from another time. You're not a replacement. You're your own life. I don't need to unlearn the past to stand with you. I just don't live there anymore. Don't compare you to them. You're not measured or weighed. You're not here to fix my heart. You're here to stay. I don't ask you to heal what wasn't yours to break. I just meet you honestly where I am. I don't compare you to them. That's how I know this love is clean. This love is clean. I don't compare you to them. That's how I know this love is clean. This love is clean. New love isn't erasing, it's choosing presence.
to stay. Isn't history, it's present. I'm home. Just healing, just learning how to stand. I didn't know I was walking towards your hands. All the wrong turns, all the waiting. Let me hear. Looking for you without knowing your name. Each step I took alone was leading here. I was looking for you without knowing your name. Every step I took alone was leading here. I don't regret the detours or the nights I broke. They taught me how to recognize what's real. I was looking for you and becoming myself, and somehow there was enough. Looking for you and becoming myself, and somehow there was enough. Just don't find love, you arrive ready. Chasing the idea of love, looking everywhere else. I didn't know the answer was already here. Sometimes the heart learns late what the soul always knew. You were here the whole time when I was learning to heal. You
You were here for 10, and now I'm here too. Honey, every day, you were here the whole time, and now I'm here too. I don't search anymore. I don't question the ground. Love doesn't feel like guessing now. It feels found. I don't need signs of timing. I just know you're the one I was meant to find. Not because I was lost, but because I was ready to choose. Ooh. I didn't need saving. I didn't need saving. I needed someone real, someone who stands, not someone who chases. You're the one I was meant to find, and I'm not afraid to stay. You're the one I was meant to find, and I'm not afraid to stay. Love isn't fireworks, it's home. I found you in myself.